Okay, here is a just quick video share that's quick and short and sweet to the point that I have done 3 different fills on the baby deer body, and of course you can see I've done some painting differently on my first 2. My last one here I have not done any blushing or added any lip color yet, but I am going to just keep that closest to the original that I can. It also has K-pop in there. It needed a new body, so I have made it a new body. It is identical to the original body. It's just a shade of pink, and the reason I chose the pink is because the lighter one gets dirty pretty fast. At least it did for over 6 decades. This took a lot of work to get it clean. And this one has nothing but poly pellets in it. I've got some filler down here, just a regular polyfill packed in really good in the feet and the lower thigh. And then the rest of the body from the knees all the way up is completely filled with poly pellets. So she is like a beanbag body. And then same thing, polyfill packed lower limb, and then just poly pellets. Took a lot of poly pellets. Poly pellets are not cheap anymore. I didn't want to use glass beads on these dolls, okay? Depending on the size of the bead, that can be so fine that it's like sugar and it would just leak out of your cloth. So don't think that buying, glass beads is better than polyplastic pellets. Just depends on if you wanted to have a lot of weight in your doll, then you would put a pouch that had several layers to hold your glass beads, depending on the thickness of the bead. You would put it in a pouch in the body and then put your filler in there for weight. But she has a good amount of weight, and she is, let's set her up, okay? So she kind of sinks down because she's floppy with poly pellets. Okay, so this is the one that I did the other day with completely filled with the K-pop. Okay, and this is organic K-pop. It's really fluffy, and I agree. That is the best thing to put in your body to keep it original. Although it does pack down. Obviously you can see in this container they got it all condensed and packed down. It does pack down, and I had her looking really full and plump like the Squishmallow look right here last night. I filled the body full of this and even more, and now I'm looking today after handling it that it could use even some more. So it does feel like denser, like there is more, it's still soft, kind of like a down pillow, but even a down pillow or whatever would get, not fluffy anymore. You need to fluff it. So my bodies come with a drawstring and an opening in the back to where this would just get stitched right here. So you could continue before you even stitched it up, or you could stitch it up and still remove the head and keep filling and not doing anything permanent as far as the closure until you were comfortable with how you wanted that to feel. And then, so getting to the Squishmallow, I've already shared a video on that. This is the Squishmallow. It is super fluffy, and it won't squish or pack down. It's very flyaway, floats in the air, the same as this. When you get, if I can get some floating action here, and then see that it's very close to the same. It's just that you can squish this, and I'm going to do this for you. So I'm going to squish this in my hand like that and see if it pops back up. That's about as much as it's going to pop back up, okay? So then I can take some Squishmallow, which is, I don't think they're sharing the full ingredients. They say it's just polyfill, but so is my premium polyfill, and it does not perform like this. So I'm going to try and squish this and see if it stays squished. It doesn't. It's so springy and bouncy, and that's what's in this one right here. You are a cutie pie. And so my review, I don't want to make anyone upset that really loves K-pop and feels that's the only way to go. I would like K-pop if it didn't squish down, if it stayed fluffy. And also, I don't know if there's K-pop that doesn't have all these little bits of seeds and things in them. I'm going to turn her around, and you can see I'm already kind of unhappy that right here it looks like dirt, and that's a seed that got embedded in between my seam right here. You can see that. That's a seed. And the more seeds that come out of there and get stuck in your you know, seams, it bugs me because somebody might think that's a bug or dirt. And here's some specks of stuff that was from the filler. It's messy and fly away, which is the same as the Squishmallow, but at least there is no seeds or debris in it. And my concern is if I did offer it filled or for sale, that somebody would write a review and say there was bugs in it. And so that's why my preference is the Squishmallow. And I will only use the polyfill inside the limbs because I want that to pack in tight. Because your dull limbs can collapse and flatten over time if there's not enough something inside the limbs. So I don't want to waste. I mean, this doesn't squish down, and I don't want to put that in the limbs. You could even put the K-pop in the limbs too. Anyway, so that's my preference right now, and I'm just sharing how I feel about that and the cost. A very large Squishmallow was only $15, and with my Prime ship, I didn't pay any shipping. This was $26 through Prime. I don't know, and it was only 1 pound. And where's my Squishmallow? I don't know where. Oh, here's my Squishmallow. There's my Squishmallow, and I have so much more left. Okay, so, think about that. And anyway, I hope this helps. Thanks.